Hi, this is Pete Larson from Black Hills Institute, and we're going to be demonstrating how to assemble our Archelon skeleton cast. So in this case, it's going to be a hanging model, so there are 3 hooks, 3 eye bolts right here, on the front corners and on the rear, which you can hang the specimen by. In this case, we've got it on chain hoists just because this is the way where we assembled it. We're now, when you go through your material that we've sent you, you will notice these 4 rods, and they all have a label. This one says LF, which means left front. There's right rear, RR, left rear, LR, and right front, which is RF. You'll notice that there's a notch here, which is far from the end, and a notch here, which is close to the end. The notch matches up with a set screw right here, so that always goes, the high notch goes up. So we're going to turn that towards the set screw, and we're going to screw it in. And you kind of do turn it like this to make sure that it locks in there. That's really important because there's a lot of weight that this has to hold up. Even though it's just a skinny rod, these 4 rods will hold this entire plastron. The plastron goes, this is the front end of the turtle, where you can see the neck coming out there. And at the rear of the turtle, we have this, I think it's the Ziffy plastron that is attaching the 2 main plastron parts, which are all in one piece now. Okay, we're going to lift this up, and we're going to slide this into each of these, and I'm going to go through and tighten them all up. We have obviously the other 3 already in place when we started this video. So make sure that that's catching. You want to make sure that you catch that notch. That's super important, because if you don't, it might slip out of the fitting. Now you might be up on a scaffolding or whatever to get your hand tighten it. Okay, that should hold everything up. All right, next we're going to put on the arms. Now you could also put these arms on, the arms and legs on first, but in this particular case we're going to put it on after we put the plastron on. So this is the left arm, sorry. It takes really 2 people. There we go. And there's the set screw underneath. And that will hold that arm in place. And the same right arm. And again, a set screw in here. I'm going to tighten. Again, there's a square tube that the square rod fits in. Nope, turn. And a set screw.
And then another set screw.
Okay. This is, I believe, the epiplastron. It's his bow tie. So that's going to go. Again, we have a notch that keeps it from falling out. Then we're going to put head on.
Okay, next part we're going to attach the head and neck, the rest of the neck. Slide in.
Is it in? Up just a little bit. There we go.
We're attaching via a bolt. What size?
It's a 1/4-inch bolt.
1/4-inch bolt, and then
7/16 wrench. And there we are.
Perfect. Now we have the head attached.
So last but not least are the tail and fingers. The tail in this situation is a kind of a fitting that gets tight as you get up towards the end. Sometimes we put a hex screw here, but in this case we didn't need it. So square tube, square rod, line up the zygapophyses. And then just push it on and give it that last little push to tighten it up. And now we're going to put fingers on. We'll start with the right side. So each of these have a label on the fitting on the square tube, the square rod. So R1 is the finger in front, R2, and they're Roman numerals, and R2 is the next one, and R3, R4, and R5. And the numbers go up. And my wrench. So these just slip in one at a time. Next screw underneath here. Tighten down. And we'll do the next one. Again, the numbers go up. Slide into the square tube until it goes clunk. Find the hex screw. Tighten it up. R3, again, numbers on top. sometimes it's a little hard to hit that set screw. R4, number on top, square rod into the square tubing, slide till it comes to an end. Again, same thing. And you hear that satisfying clunk in most instances. And now we're going to go and do the other side. Again, same drill. And this one says L1 on the top. L2. And L3. L4. And finally L5. And there you have it, the complete assembled Archelon.